This is a big workout today going into this weekend. Let's start with our arm swings. Start waking stuff up. Today's workout, we just need a set of dumbbells and your strong bodies.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So we have 6 circuits today. We're doing 6 minutes on each one. And for each exercise that we have, we're gonna do 8 repetitions and just continue through that workout. So there's a little cardio event in each one of them to get us going. Let's see, at the end, we're gonna be very core focused. So not to totally scare you off. The last 2 are predominantly core. So we're really ending with 12 minutes of core work. Connie, did you have a question?
Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna turn off our sound? Because everybody keeps popping up but you.
Yes, I just realized that when you spoke up. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta mute you guys. Okay, work through your hinges, work through your squats as I hit the mute button. Okay, let me find my timer actually. Oops. Okay, so we're starting with squat touches. We did this last time where it's a little squat hop and a ground touch. Alternating hands, keep showing me your chest. So we'll do 6 of those at 6 hops. And then we have standing oblique crunches. And then single leg glute bridge. So we're gonna quickly get down on our back and do 8 on one side, 8 on the other with that single leg glute bridge, okay? All right, so let's get going. Squat touches. Ready, steady, go. All right, heel and hop, heel and hop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, hands at the ears. Focusing on those obliques. Open those hips up. All right, and the back to the ground, stargazer pose. Get into your glute bridge, and then a single leg glute bridge. I like to start with a 2-legged glute bridge so I can get to my peak, and then maintain that. And then bring my leg back down, evaluating that I'm still in that same place. I didn't let my one side fall down. Good, once you're done, we're hopping back up. All right, so that was 1 minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Armpit to hip. Heavy heels on these glute bridges, ladies. Hands are active in the mat, helping to ignite those lats. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops, standing oblique crunch. 1, 2, and I'm alternating sides. Dragging my armpit down toward my hip. 3, digging that heel into the ground, evaluating keeping that leg as still and straight as you can as you pump to the ceiling. Well, we did these single leg glute bridges and Pilates yesterday. I can really feel it. All right. I like that sequence of squat jumps for 8 rather than for 20 seconds. We did it in that Tabata format on Wednesday. Ooh, that got a burn on. Good. Heavy heel for these bridges, lightly tapping that nail into the ceiling. All right, rise up with the other leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay with it, guys. We're almost done. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oblique crunches. Get that knee up. Shorten that armpit toward your hip. 6, 7, 8. And glute bridge. Take it nice and slow if you feel like your form's starting to break down here. We're focusing on hamstrings and glutes for this bridge. Trying to identify our weaknesses, work on strengthening when we work unilaterally. Good. All right, 30 seconds, push through it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oblique crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. All right, good work. Get some water. All right, 1 down, 5 to go. It's like a little mountain here. We can do it. All right. So for the next circuit, we're gonna do skaters. This one we haven't done yet, hand release push-ups. Remember, hand release push-ups are a great progressional way to get into doing a better push-up. Okay, so you start off on high plank, lower yourself to the ground with control. Then once you hit the ground with your chest, you snap back into Superman. Gather, engage your core, and then press toes and hands into the ground simultaneously to push yourself up like a plank off of the ground. Okay, then we have plank rotations with an oblique crunch. Okay, so how that looks is you're in your high plank and you're gonna rotate to side, and then you're gonna do a single leg crunch and rotate to the other side. When you're in high plank, then you crunch, and it's that same oblique crunch we did in the last, where you're gonna pull your arm or your, pull on your obliques. You're gonna lift your knee towards your elbow, okay? And so I typically do it on the side that I'm rolling open to. So if I'm rolling open to my right hand in that side plank, right before doing that, I'm gonna do a little oblique crunch with my right leg and then rotate over into this side plank. Okay, so that's the number 3. And then number 4, we're gonna have our kneeling rainbows. So hopefully you outdoor people have a pillow or a cushion handy where you can use that on which to kneel, and we'll do rainbows nice and slow. Okay, so that's our second circuit. All right, so we're starting with skaters, hand release push-ups, plank rotations with an oblique crunch, and then kneeling rainbows, okay? Ready, steady, and go. Skaters, reaching for that inside ankle bone. Reaching behind with that leg. One leg forward, slightly bent, one leg reaching back. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, hand release push-ups. High plank, lower with control, snap to Superman, and press. Lower, snap, and press. Lower, snap, and press. Make sure that you've activated your pelvic floor and your inner thighs. That's really the key to lifting your pelvis together with your shoulders. Good, okay, now high plank rotations. Find that good high plank again. Okay, opening up to the side. Oblique crunch, open to the other side. Oblique crunch. 4, 5, 6. So you have a crunch really every time both hands go down. And 8. Good, okay, then kneeling rainbows. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Try not to get tense in your neck here. 7 and 8, good, okay. Now if you don't wanna kneel, you can always do standing or demi squat rainbows. It's entirely up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hand release push-ups. Snap, pause here. Engage your core, zip your rib cage, and then press. 2. Be strong in your mid-back. Don't let your shoulder blades pinch together too much. 6, 7, and 8. Good, okay. Right into those plank rotations with a crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those wrists under your armpits, ladies. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and slow, coming down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. Okay, skaters. 1, hop to it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, hand release push-ups. Woo! Snap to Superman, engage your core, zip your rib cage, lift your belly button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 30 more seconds. Get set up in your good high plank, wrists under armpits. Don't forget that crunch. Knee to elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, time. Good work. All right, get your water. 2 down. Now, because our last 2 are core, I'm gonna think about, I got 2 more hard works to do with my whole body, okay? So I got 2 more, I'm halfway done, and then I'm on to my good core work. For our next 2, we have jumping jacks, or next one, we have jumping jacks, high plank, single leg lift. Yes, Lee, it's gonna be one of those plank days. And then prisoner squats. So prisoner squats, we are in a demi squat with our hands up. All right, and we're lowering to our knees and coming back up, but staying in our demi squat, okay? So be mindful. You're always gonna lower with your dominant leg first, lower your dominant leg first. So be mindful of alternating. So I would maybe do 2 one way, 2 the other way. So you think about not only strengthening the other leg, but also the coordination. You'll be surprised that you kind of have to think about, how do I initiate with this leg? Okay, I got it, I got it. Okay, so here we go. Oops, let's get going. Round 3, ready, steady, and go. Jumping jacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, high plank, single leg lift. We have 8 on each side. Find your good high plank. One leg gets heavy and the other leg floats up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Prisoner squats. Hands behind your head. Get into that demi squat. Lower with control. And up for 1 and 2. Now alternate. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. 1 and 2. That's 8. Okay, jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, high plank, single leg lift. Wrists under armpits, find that good alignment. Stepping back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And be sure you're thinking about contracting through the hamstring to lift that heel, to lift that leg. Don't use plyometric force. Don't let your leg bounce. Keep your hips in parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, prisoner squats. 1, 2, oops. 3, I'm doing all right leg first, I guess. 4, 1, left leg. 2, 3, make sure you're really pulling that foot all the way through. 4, okay, jumping jacks. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, high plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this an not only a core exercise, but a hamstring exercise. Okay, find your stability, including pelvic stability, then contract through the hamstring. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, prisoner squats. Hands behind your head. Down and up. 1, down and up. 2, alternate, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, alternate, down and up. 5, down and up. 6, alternate, down and up. 7, down and up, and 8. All right, jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, back to that good high plank. Make it quality. If you only have 6 in you, or if you need to alternate 4 and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work. All right. Last round of prisoner squats here. Whew. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now switch. 1, 2, you got it, push. 3, and 4. All right, good. We got under a minute. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, high plank. All right, I'm in my nice tabletop, extending one leg, extending the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, good. Prisoner squats. 1, 2. I'm switching. 1. Last one here, and 2. Woo! That one got me sweaty, Betty. Okay. All right. We're on our last bit of all body hard work. Okay, we have plank ladders. So we'll be in high plank and we're gonna hop, hop into kind of a tuck position with hands on the ground and feet outside of your hips. So let me go ahead and just demonstrate that real quick. We're here, hop, hop, and back out. Okay, so it's gonna be, that is 1. So we'll do that 8 times. Then we have bent over reverse flies. So get your dumbbells handy. We're being in a nice bent over position. Standing, drawing your elbows, squeezing through your armpits and your back to draw them up. Then we have lateral lunge with the bicep curl. Now we should be pretty warm here getting into this lateral lunge, but if you're not, that's okay. So I like to start kind of with wide legs, and then I start working my way into these open legs, that wide lateral lunge. And so bicep curl as you come up. And you might want to go a little bit slower. And then we have upright rows. So grab your dumbbells so they're hanging, and we're going to pull our elbows to the ceiling. Okay, and you can do that from a standing or a kneeling position. All right, you guys ready? That's round 4. Okay, so plank ladders, reverse flies, lateral lunge bicep curls, and upright rows. Okay, ready, steady, and go. Plank ladders. Okay, good, high plank. Hop, hop, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, bent over reverse flies. Okay, I'm going to show you the side view, bent over. Now, I'm not going to be parallel to the ground with this. I'm going to be lifted slightly. 1, 2, 3. Pulling all from my back. Trying to think arms are rounded and rigid. 7 and 8. Okay, lateral lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to not get into your knees with this. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, feet together, knees slightly soft. Let's go ahead and bring the weights in between our knees, so a little bit wider stance. Drawing from our back, our upper traps and shoulders. Think your arms are dead. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, back to those plank ladders. Find that high plank. Hop, hop. 1, hop, hop. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm ending with my feet outside of my knees, outside my hands. 6, 7, and 1 big hop back out to high plank. Okay, bend over reverse flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. Lateral lunge bicep curls. 1, 2, 3. Nice and wide in your stance. 1 knee bent, 1 leg straight. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, upright rows. Wide stance, balls to your feet pressing through the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, plank ladders, here we go. Good high plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Bent over reverse flies. Here we go. All right. Flat back. Shoulder blades down in your back. Don't let your shoulders rise up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Okay, that lateral lunge. All right, lunge and curl. Lunge, curl. 3, 4, 5. Keep strong in your core. 7 and 8. Good. Okay, upright rows. Remember, start your exhale before you move. Make sure your core is engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's go. Just a little bit more work, ladies. 40 seconds. Let's go. High plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. All right, reverse flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that is time. Good. Nice job. Get some water. Now we're on to our core work. Okay, for our first round of core work, it might not seem like it's actually core, but it's core in the way that planks are good core work. We're gonna do Spider-Man lunges. So we'll start off in a high plank, and then we're gonna pull one leg all the way through, curling. So one leg stays back, one's gonna come all the way forward, and we're gonna try and plant it next to our hand, completely opening up our thighs, and then return, okay? And that is 1, all right? Actually, each side, left, right is 1, okay? And then we have bicycles, and then we have Spider-Man lunges again. And then we have diamond crunches. So diamond crunches, we're gonna lay on our back with our knees out in a froggy position. Okay, so diamond crunches are all about using your transverse, your deepest low belly, to help pull you up off the ground. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. So we're here. Gotta figure out my ponytail one of these days. Okay. And it's a really slow, pronounced movement. Contract and hold. And you want to be dropping your belly button towards your spine here as your fingertips reach between your legs. And then lengthen. And we're working without momentum here. So it's nice and slow. We're rolling up into a little curved position, but we got to make sure our deep belly is dropping in towards the mat so we aren't poofing out. Okay, those are our diamond crunches. So we have Spider-Man lunges, bicycles, Spider-Man lunges again, and then diamond crunches, okay? All right, I'm gonna take my glasses off. They're getting a little fogged up. Okay, no questions, let's go. Ready, steady, go. Okay, we're in our high plank. Lunge, return, lunge, return. That's one, 2, 3, 4, and we're trying to stay as stable as we can. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, now we're down for bicycles. Okay, rolling over onto our back. Hands behind your head, elbows in your peripheral. You do not have to have your fingers laced. They can just be at your ears. Draw your knees up into a chair position. Then we're going to contract armpit to opposite hip while that same side leg extends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let the knees fall open. My hands are above, pointed toward the ceiling, my palms facing each other. All right, I'm gonna slowly start moving them toward my hips as they descend. I'm gonna engage through my lats. Drop belly button to spine. 1, 2, nice hold. 3, 4, 5, deep belly. 6, 7, and 8. You see how I did that? I subconsciously forgot about the second set of Spider-Man lunges. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Spider-Man lunges now. Okay. 1. High plank. Try and get that leg whipped all the way around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, back to bicycles. All right. Hands behind your head, ears in your, elbows in your peripheral. Float your knees up into chair. And then exhale, armpit to hip. 1 leg extends. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's much harder when you go slow. 7, and 8. Woo! All right, Spider-Man lunges. Here we go. All right, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, diamond crunches. Okay. Legs wide open in froggy position. Shoulder blades heavy into the mat. Hips heavy into the mat. Fingertips toward the ceiling. Palms facing each other. Exhale. Draw your arms towards your hips, drop your belly button, and crunch through your rectus abdominis, lifting your head and shoulders off the mat. 2, contract and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, and 8. All right, good work. Okay, I promise this will probably, this will be the last round of Spider-Man lunges. Okay, Spider-Man lunges ever. Just kidding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, imagine that yoga block on your back. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that is time. All right, good work. 1 more round of core, and then we're out of here. Whew. Okay. So, core, we're gonna be on the ground. We're gonna do roll-ups, so just a traditional Pilates roll-up. Then we're gonna flip over and be prostrate on the ground and do a prone breaststroke. Okay, so we're gonna have only our torso on the ground. So we're gonna contract through our hamstrings to lift our legs, and we're gonna swim. Keep your nose down, and let's imagine that your fingers are skimming the surface of the water. That's prone breaststroke. Then we're gonna do roll up and reach and lift a leg, okay? So we're gonna reach for our toes. So we're rolling up, and the single leg comes up. Exhale. So our first round is without. Our third round is with that toe lift, okay? And then the last element is bird dog. So we're in tabletop, contralateral movement, right? So opposite arm and leg are extending away, okay? And that one, I want you to really take your time on and think a lot of stability. We're kind of moving into our core concentration and cool down phase here. So let's not rush. Let's maximize every movement that we're doing, okay? All right, so we're starting with our roll-ups. Ready? And you can grab a dumbbell or not. It's entirely up to you. Ready, steady, go. Okay, so we're laying flat on the mat, arms over our armpits, our wrists facing each other. As we start our exhale, we're lowering our fingers toward our hips. Our arms are straight. We're gonna slowly bring our chin to our chest, reach up and forward. Coming back, lowering 1 vertebrae at a time. That's 1. 2. We're trying to release all of the momentum. We don't want to use any momentum at all. Our legs are dead. 5. 'Pull your lat to obliques as you're rolling up. 1 more. Good. Okay, roll over onto your bellies. Face down. Contract through the hamstrings to lift your legs off the ground, but you want to think about complete stability as you swim. Swim. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, now roll back over. We're going to do those roll-ups with the leg lift. So you got to be thinking about that leg lift about halfway up here, okay? All right, so fingers toward the ceiling, Exhale as you draw them toward your hips, contract and lift and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, rolling over for bird dogs. Okay, nice tabletop position, nose toward the mat. Neutral's fine. Extend away. And I'm going to do 4 on one side, 3, and 4. And I'm thinking stability, and my 2 limbs are not going to touch the ground in between. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay, I'm rolling back over. Roll-ups. All right. Shoulders down, neck relaxed. Exhale, draw the fingertips toward my hips, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. And down. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. Visualize your body like a set of dominoes. That's what you want your spine to be feeling like as you're rolling up and rolling down. Okay, back to your belly for prone breaststroke. Exhale, belly button to the spine. Zip those ribs closed. Contract through the hamstrings to float the legs. And then float the chest and shoulders and head as you swim. 3, 4, 5. Your fingertips is as far away from your midline. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Roll back over for those Pilates toe reaches. All right. Good. Exhale, lift that leg and reach for your toes with your fingertips. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, bird dogs. And 1, 2. Heel extending toward that back wall, fingertips reaching. And 4. Okay, make sure your headlights are all pointed down toward the ground. Your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your toes. And 4. Okay, good. All right, we got a minute left, ladies. Let's go. I'm exhaling, contracting through my lats, obliques, low belly, rectus abdominis is going to pull me up and forward. Two more. Good work, ladies, and we're done. All right, grab a drink and we'll stretch a little bit. Whew. So I'm on my knees. I'm gonna go ahead and sit back on my haunches and extend my arms up overhead. My right hand's gonna reach for my left wrist, and I'm gonna open up to the side. And then I'm going to bring my right hand down to the ground and extend and reach away from my body. I lifted my hips off of my haunches there a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to reach up, left hand, right wrist, open up to the side. And then I'm going to lower my left hand under my armpits, push up onto my hand, and extend, fingertips reaching toward that opposite side wall. Good. I'm going to widen my knees, lower my chest to the mat for child's pose. And I'm doing this right now mostly for my hips. We did a lot of hip opening work today. Good. I'm going to pull myself back. And I'm going to lean over to the side and bring my legs out to the side. So I have my right hand under my right armpit. I'm going to grasp my left ankle with my left hand. And I'm going for a little bit of a quad stretch here as I'm kind of in this little modified mermaid pose. Good, and switch sides. Good, and now I'm gonna lay back into stargazer pose. My arms are extended out away, they're teed out, and I'm gonna draw my knees toward my chest and lower them slowly toward the ground on the left side. I'm focusing on trying to keep my shoulder blades relaxed and flat on the mat as I allow this twist to happen in my lower back. And I'm trying to let go of the tension I feel in my legs, allowing my legs to lower themselves as low as they can. Good, now come back to center. Draw your knees to your chest again and lower them with control to the right side of your body. And relax. The goal is to be able to get those legs all the way to the ground. How close can you do it? Can you do it on one side and not the other? All right, everyone, thank you for joining today. Have a lovely weekend. Be mindful, it's gonna snow on Sunday, so try and get whatever chores you need outside or grocery shopping done today. Take care, it was great having you. Bye.